the local NAACP does not support the measure, the Jersey City Council moved forward an ordinance that would require public labor agreements to have 20% of their workforce be either minorities or women. At the regularly scheduled meeting, Jersey City Assistant Corporation Counsel John Hallinan III, also a former Ward B councilman, explained how the PLA would work and emphasized that the 20% figure came from negotiating with the unions.
The unions are going to be a signatory to the PLA, right, the Hudson County Building and Trades Council, and they would be entering into an agreement with the developer that gets a financial incentive, such as a redevelopment area bond or a tax abatement. So that's the number they feel is deliverable, and they're pretty firm on that number. So if we're going to be entering into a contract, then we have to be consistent with what our contractual partner feels they can deliver. So I just want to say that that number was not just brought up out of the air. It's what the unions believe is adequate and deliverable.
Ward F Councilman Jermaine Robinson said he was more concerned about the city's Office of Compliance being able to do their due diligence and issue fines when and where they are necessary.
That we need to pay attention to the fines, and we need to be able to make sure we monitor and maintain what's going on here. I mean, my only concern has really nothing to do with the ordinance itself, but just has something more to do with our Office of Compliance and Tax Abatement, that we need to make sure that we put more people there who will be able to go out to these projects to make sure that we're monitoring what's going on.
Ward B Councilman Chris Gadsden wanted to know if the court had found the city's current PLA structure to be unconstitutional, to which Hallinan responded that the ruling was somewhat ambiguous.
I guess the ruling back in June had said that our PLA that we have right now is the way we did them and the way they were structured was pretty much unconstitutional, right?
They struck them down. Now, I just want to make it clear, the ruling is somewhat ambiguous if that enjoins us. Well, it's clear we can't do it moving forward. It's somewhat ambiguous whether it stops any PLAs currently in effect.
Councilwoman at Large Joyce Waterman wanted to know if there was room to increase the number to 23%, as per the request of the local chapter of the NAACP, but Hallinan said that was up to the unions, who could back out if the figure was increased above 20%.
Each financial agreement is drafted differently, if I'm correct, depending on the project itself. So isn't there room in there when we negotiate? Can we just ask for 23%? You know, because, and not only that, with the compliance portion, you know, first of all, I know PA department, they need staff. Now we just passed our budget. He's in the process of hiring 2 more. So based on those 2 more people that he's hiring, we should make sure that he's more accountable.
The way this works, we're going to, at the next meeting, when you would adopt this as an ordinance, we would adopt by resolution a memorandum of understanding with the unions, and that has a 20% target number. Our model PLA agreements, which you all have attached moving forward, are going to have a 20% metric. Clearly, if we don't go below that, could we possibly negotiate for more? I don't know that the unions would find reason to back out of this.
Additionally, Council President Rolando Lavaro wanted more specifics regarding the changes that would potentially be made if the ordinance passed.
We have to have some financial stake in their project. The city had been operating under the assumption, which the court has now struck down, that a tax abatement was that financial incentive, that we have been treating financial agreements pursuant to the long-term and short-term tax exemption statutes as a subsidy. The court has been very clear, it is not a subsidy, so we cannot use that as a trigger. In order for us to enter into project labor agreements moving forward, we would have to be a participant in that project, having a financial stake in it.
Eventually, the Council unanimously approved the first reading of the measure 9-0. Despite this fact, Reverend Willie Keaton Jr., the chair of the Labor and Industry Committee for the Jersey City NAACP, blasted the current ordinance in front of the Council, saying the concerns brought forth by the group, specifically the years-old corrosion study, were ignored.
What's important we have to bring to the consciousness here is the corrosion study. The corrosion study outlined systematic disproportion, disparity as it pertains to minority women and businesses that have gone on for years. I've seen documentation that goes all the way back to the 80s of how minorities in this city did not get their fair share of construction, purchasing. And so, as my sister was talking about the numbers of unemployment, we just did a recent survey in Greenville. 40% of the people we surveyed did not have a job. Whereas downtown, the unemployment numbers are in the single digits. So as we talk about the PLA, this is an important topic.
I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.